Hello everyone, we are playing Metaphors, also like to welcome back to another episode. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be doing a tutorial for defenses. So basically, ladies and gentlemen, we are on this map here, and I'm going to be showing you how to defend in all kinds of situations. Now, this is a very like anyone who's just brand new to the game, even if you've had it for few months and you want to learn a few stuff, this is a good episode for you to watch, ladies and gentlemen. So, ladies and gentlemen, watch the whole episode through because there's a lot of stuff to learn. So, guys, like and subscribe for more. And without further ado, we're going to get into the episode. So, basically, ladies and gentlemen, we have two tanks, a King Tiger 2, a Stug, as well as we also have a few supply trucks. So, without further ado, we are going to start. Let's start with the MG. So let's get two guys here. Now, if you click one, right button on your mouse, if you only click once, that means that they'll engage if they see any enemies. But if you double click, they'll go there as fast as they possibly can. So you need one guy to operate any sort of machine gun or mortar or artillery piece. But you need two guys to move it. So let's click this here, and now we can also move it. So now we can move it into a defensive position. So let's, for example, if you want to put it in these bushes, then we'd just put it over here, set it down, and then it's very hard for them to see it, you know. But even if you didn't want them to see it even more, you could click this, and it would add bushes. You can't see it, but bushes are actually growing. So if we click all of them, bushes are going to grow, and it'll make it even more less visible. I don't know why I keep glitching into the floor there. So now it's completely invisible. And usually, if you're playing multiplayer, for example, this could be your units. If you're playing multiplayer, you'd be going up, and you'd be playing on that side, so you wouldn't see it. Because if you're playing on this side, you'd probably see it. So yeah, but if you don't have any bushes or anything like that, you could also move it into this kind of defense position, which are usually set up on multiplayer maps. So you can set that, and then if you click the control or this button, you can operate it yourself. Now you can shoot it, and then if you click spacebar, you can repair it. I mean, not repair it, you can reload it. So yeah, that's basically the now. So let's take this MG. So as you can see, if we put one soldier on it, as you can see, you can operate the gun, but you can't move it. Because look, if I try to move it, I can't move it. So you need two soldiers to operate it if you want to move it into a different position. So for example, let's move this one over here. So you can put in already built positions like that, but you can also do that by doing this real quick. Let me show you. So let's just get one guy off this gun here. And now we can click on this, and as you can see, they can build one sandbag piece, they can build one shallow foxhole, and they can build one deep foxhole. For example, let's build a deep foxhole, and you click the right button, you can point it wherever you want. For example, let's put it right there, and he'll start building that. But that's all the riflemen have and MGs have. They can't, so for example, let's build a sandbag piece. Let's just build a sandbag let's just build it right here. So there. So now you can choose if you want it to go that way, this way, or this way. So for example, let's just do that. And he's going to run and build it. But you can only do that with those soldiers, with riflemen. But the thing is, what you can do is you can go over, if you have a engineer truck, this is any faction in this game. You can go over here. You can get the trench shovel. Get that. Also, you can grab more breastwork right here to make more sandbags. But now, since we have the shovel, look how much stuff we can do. Wait a minute. I think there's a little glitch where we have to like get rid of our helmet or something to have enough room to have something. No? Maybe this. Yeah, because now there we go. Okay. So if you want to have the full selection, you need to get rid of your little sandbags. Actually, we're going to pick up our helmet because you need to look gentlemanly. Okay, so you pick up your helmet, I guess, and now you can go to here, and you can once again choose a shallow foxhole, a deep foxhole. Oh, now you can choose a big foxhole, which is about 3 soldiers you can fit in, and you can use a long trench. So we'll just build a foxhole, a long foxhole for now. We'll just do it right there. So this guy's done with the sandbags, and now he can have some cover. So basically, if you're in the field, you can build these and stuff to have cover. And this guy also finished this. Now he can get in there and hide in it, and then he can shoot from there. And also pretty good with artillery. So if you have artillery coming down, you can just do that, and usually they will survive. But also, you can get this guy out of here. And what you can also do is, for example, let's get this MG over here. That's pretty hard to do, but if you get it correctly, you can fit an MG inside one of these little foxholes. So if you just built it and you want to get your MG in there, you can get your MG in there. It's just pretty hard, as you can see. I think I just did it, did I? Yeah, so now you can have your MG in this little foxhole if like you're in a cover. If like you're in an open field and you need cover for your MG, you can do that. So this guy's going to start building that. Oh, we'll have one of these guys go and build it as well. So then we'll also build a long trench. I'll show you what the long trench looks like. So let's get that. And, oh yeah, I need to get rid of the, so remember, you always need to get rid of the breastwork if you want to build a long trench. So now we'll build a long trench, maybe, let's see, where should we put it? We'll just build it over here. And then he's going to build a long trench for maybe a whole squad, maybe 5 soldiers. Also, another little tip, if you have an MG, oh, here we go, he's just finished. So also, you also want to keep your MG alive, because this MG guy is basically the same as this MG42, or that's MG, it's basically the same as this MG42. Okay, except for I think these guys have more ammo, and this has less health, because, you know, it's just one soldier. So basically, you really want to keep your MGs alive, because they can mow down a whole squad. So you definitely want to keep your MG in cover. But also, we could take our MG34, and we can also put it in here. It's just a little bit harder, because you gotta get it exactly right. So let's try it now, guys. Here we go. So that's perfect, because now he can fire. So if you have enemies running up here, you can just fire at them, and that'd be perfect. Yeah, so if you really want to keep them in cover, sandbags can get destroyed, but these cannot get destroyed. So I think you'd rather have them in here. Plus, you probably shouldn't keep 2 MGs close together, because like if one mortar or anything hits them, then both your MGs are done. Both your heavy soldiers are done. So now let's grab the mortar. So let's take the mortar. Let's just get 2 guys over here. Let's get these 2 guys back over here. Now these guys are going to grab this mortar. Now a mortar constantly needs ammo, because it runs out pretty quickly. Because in Robz Realism, it only has as you can see, 6 smoke rounds and 6 HE rounds. So you definitely need ammo. So you can also put this in areas like this. So let's get this out and I'll show you again. Also, if you put in like a tree line or something, it's pretty good. So for example, let's really can't move for me? Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, so let's get him over here. So now we can also put the mortar in here. Now you can't just have a tree right above the mortar because it fires directly up. So you need to have it where it's kind of open. But usually stuff like that's not going to happen. So let's get it in here. So let's do this real quick. Okay, so now we got the mortar inside. So now you have to aim it wherever you want. For example, let's aim it over there. And then let's have it. So now if you fire, see, so for example, pretend the enemy's in this field. Okay, so let's say they're taking cover right here. So we can fire right there, and then it's not going to be a direct shot. See? But it will, but the thing is, as you can see, it will run out of ammo because now it only has a few rounds left. So you definitely need ammo for it. Now I'll show you. There's 3 types of ammo crates in Robz. The first one, well, let's just use heavy ammunition for now, which supplies artillery pieces, tanks, mortars, and stuff like that. So, for example, we want to get it right here, let's say, and you can even use it for cover, kind of, if like for your soldiers. And then if you press G, you can get them all. And now you're supplied with your mortar. But also you could if you have a full trench of guys and they're starting to run out of ammo, what you could do is you could get them on an infantry supply, for example, and this supplies MGs and infantry. Now let's say we want to, this machine gun's running low on ammo. We could take our infantry crate over to the machine gun, and now they're going to be full, and now they'll get resupplied by ammo. And then the special one's basically for stuff like Bofors and anything else that doesn't really fit the categories I've already said. Don't really have anything where to put this, but it'll basically go for like Bofors and stuff like that. So now let's move on to combat engineers. So combat engineers, it says combat engineers AT mines, and that means they can place 7 AT mines, anti-vehicle hedgehogs, and anti-tank hedgehogs. So first we'll talk about the mines. So basically, let's place them in this field. So basically, if you just want to make a straight line of mines because you think the enemy will be coming in there, you can just do that, and then you'll place a straight line of mines. Now, if you want to hold Shift, if you select it and hold Shift, you can select the mines wherever you want. Now then we'll move on to AP mines, and they can place 15 AP mines or barbed wire, for example. So let's say we want this barbed wire to go let's say we want the barbed wire to go from here to that fence right there. Now he's going to build that. Now it takes about 5 seconds for them to finish AT mines. It's about 8 seconds, I think. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, about 7 seconds. So you can also tow naval offers and artillery and stuff like that. With half tracks, and also a supply vehicle. So let's say we want to get over here. So let's say we want to enable walker right over here. Now we can take it over here, and then you could click this button right here, and then it detaches it. And then we'll have two guys get on the naval walker. So these guys have finished their mines. So if you don't want to place mines, you can also do. So the difference between anti-vehicle hedgehogs and anti-tank hedgehogs. So I'll show you real quick. So let's build one anti-vehicle hedgehog. So basically, it looks like that. So basically, it can stop half tracks and stuff like that. But tanks just roll straight through it. But so if you want to stop tanks, you can use anti-tank hedgehogs. And if you want to place one right there, now tanks cannot go through them. No, tanks cannot destroy them. So they're also pretty good if you want to funnel tanks into the area that your binds are in. That's pretty good. So let's get our naval walker over there. Looking over there. So this fire is basically like rocket artillery, kind of. It's basically like the Katyusha, if you know what that is. It's a Russian artillery thing. So I'll show you in just a second. So let's have this fire. So let's pretend the enemy's right here. We're going to fire right here. So now it's going to fire all those missiles right there. Now they're not that accurate, but they're pretty good. So yeah, so these can be used as cover, but they can also be destroyed by tanks. Now these take way longer to build, so let's just get this. For example, let's take the tank over here, the T-34-57. So let's have it run into this thing. Let's have it run into the anti-vehicle hedgehog. See, it goes straight through it, but it can stop half tracks though. So as you can see, this one's finished. So let's have this guy try to go into this one. See, it automatically goes around. So let's go into this. So we're going to try to drive through it. See, this one you cannot drive through. It's really hard to get destroyed as well. So yeah, that's good to know if you want to, if you know the enemy has tanks or vehicles or other half tracks and stuff like that. So this guy seems to be done with barbed wire. Now it just makes a line of barbed wire like this that infantry cannot cross, but tanks can easily run through, no problem. Kind of like the anti-vehicle hedgehogs. Now let's get into armor penetration. So let's get a. So if you have one King Tiger 2, you definitely want to keep it alive, because it's definitely going to help you. So if your vehicle's one click, basically means that infantry can run as fast as the tanks they're moving, but double click means they'll go as fast as they can. See, now it's going way faster. Well, it's trying to go way faster. So you can also put these in anti-tank ditches that are put on the map. So for example, let's put it right here. And it would be able to target these T-34s. Yeah, sure. So basically, let's have it. So basically, for armor penetration, for T-34, the weak spots on the front are the hatch right here. You basically want to hit the hatch, or below the turret. For example, it's firing the hatch. Look at that, completely destroyed. Whoa. What? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so it's definitely the weak spot. And man, did that was not good. So basically let's have him turn to the side as well. So the King Tiger is really one of the heaviest German tank. But for example, let's take we're not going to fire it here, by the way. So let's take a Stug, for example. By the way, the weak spot of King Tiger 2 is this spot right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, you need to scratch this one because I need to run the vacuum. He's huge. I'm not going to get him. Look at that.
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. That was my mom. She needs to vacuum for a spider, so if you hear any noise, it's the vacuum. So they also did finish the trench right here. So here's a trench now. So now I have a trench, and we can have these guys get inside. So let's have. So this can fit about a squad of soldiers, guys. And it's also like it's kind of like a trench, like this, basically. Let's take the Stug. So the Stug, for example, and some other tanks cannot rotate their gun. They can only shoot at this designated target. So that makes them very vulnerable. Because if there's a tank over here and they turn, but there's a tank over here, it hits in the side, it can destroy it. So basically, let's see. So let me show you one. So basically, if you want to turn over here, you have to turn the whole tank. But the thing is, if there's a tank over here and you start shooting, it makes it very vulnerable for a tank to come over there and shoot it from the side. So you want to be very careful of where you turn the tank. But this can be pretty good for defense positions. So like if there's a street and like you're in one of the at like the end of the street and like you're facing a frontal armor, it can be pretty good. So basically, there's a few other things in this tutorial I want to show you. So basically, let's take this guy here, take him, and he can also place mines by getting these, as well as barbed wire. So that's pretty good. So also have the AP mines. Now these guys can place down 15 mines. Basically, let's have it do that. If you place down 15 mines right there. Then also the Pack 40 is a heavy anti-tank gun. So it can also be very good at eliminating tanks, like T-34-57s and T-34-D5s. So this will probably wrap up our episode, guys. So I hope you enjoy this episode. But I just want to show you this, and I hope this also helped you as well. And we'll be doing a gem editor tutorial as well for beginners. It's basically with Robz Realism. So let's get this T-34 into position. And we're going to hit this T-34 in the side when it's very vulnerable. Now the Pack 40 makes it a little bit hard to penetrate. As you can see, it's pretty hard. So let's end it with a bang, basically. Let's take the King Tiger 2. Really, even that can't take out this thing from the side? Interesting. Man, that was a good shot, though. So if you have a really light tank as well, that was a good shot. So if you have a light tank as well, and and like for example, there's a King Tiger 2, and so if say that you have 5 maybe I don't know, just like any light tanks, and you are trying to destroy King Tiger 2, try to hit the tracks, and then you try to flank around. So it's basically you get 2 tanks to reduce 2 or 3 tanks. Take 1 down the middle and 2 around. So it has to target one of them. So try to get the center one to distract the King Tiger, and try to hit the track so it can't rotate. It's can't rotate it so it can't backplay or anything. Then if that gets destroyed, have your 2 tanks come around and hit the King Tiger from the side. That goes for any heavy tank. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope this helped you guys for defense and Robz Realism. And like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye bye.